Chapter 4: The Independence of the Gambia. The Gambia became an independent and sovereign member of the Commonwealth in February 1965. 5 years later, in April 1970, a nationwide referendum approved the transformation of the country's system into a republic. Shortly after gaining independence from Britain, a referendum was held proposing the establishment of a presidential system to place control of the country in the hands of an elected president. However, the referendum failed to pass due to not achieving the required two-thirds majority. In 1965, Dawda Jawara became the country's prime minister. He was later elected as the president in 1970 and went on to serve in that role for 25 years, winning 5 presidential elections considered free and fair. On April 24, 1970, a second referendum was held, resulting in Dawda Jawara being officially appointed as president. He was subsequently re-elected 5 times. The Gambia-Senegal Union and political stability. The political situation in the Gambia remained relatively stable until 1981, when an attempted coup took place. The coup was orchestrated by Samba Sonyang, who had failed to win a seat in parliamentary elections and attempted to incite unrest. Following a week of violence that led to hundreds of deaths, Jawara, who was in London at the time, requested military assistance from Senegal. Senegalese troops intervened and suppressed the coup. As a result, in 1982, the Gambia and Senegal signed a cooperation treaty and formed a confederation known as Senegambia. The aim of the union was to integrate their armed forces, economies and currencies. However, in 1989, the Gambia withdrew from the union, which was later replaced with a peace and friendship agreement. Rise of Yahya Jammeh and political shifts. After independence in 1965, the People's Progressive Party, PPP, led by Jawara, won all general elections held in 1966, 1972, 1977, 1982, 1987, and 1992. During this period, opposition parties never succeeded in defeating the PPP. In July 1994, Jawara's government was overthrown in a military coup by junior army officers of the Armed Forces Provisional Ruling Council, AFPROC, amid street unrest in Banjul caused by unpaid soldiers. Jawara was exiled to Senegal. Lieutenant Yahya Jammeh became the interim leader of the military council, declaring that the group aimed to establish a democratic government. Following the coup, the constitution was suspended, and a commission was formed to draft a new one. This draft was approved by a referendum in 1996. The Provisional Independent Electoral Commission, PIEC, was established that same year to oversee the election process. Yahya Jammeh ran for president in the 1996 elections, which were marked by political complexity, as all 3 candidates had previously held the position of prime minister during the country's post-independence period. Jammeh defeated his 2 rivals and became president. In 1997, the commission was renamed the Independent Electoral Commission, IEC, and it became responsible for registering candidates and voters, and organizing elections and referendums. In the same year, Jammeh's party, the Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction, APRC, secured 33 out of 49 seats in the National Assembly. By the end of 2001, the Gambia had completed revisions to its electoral laws, and on December 21, 2001, Yahya Jammeh was inaugurated for another term as president. The APRC was founded in 1994 by the military officers who carried out the coup against Jawara. It transitioned into a political party, and officially supported Jammeh in the 1996 elections. In the 2001 presidential elections, Jammeh secured 52% of the vote. In the 2002 parliamentary elections, APRC won 45 out of 48 seats, amid a boycott by the main opposition party, the United Democratic Party, UDP. On September 22, 2006, Jammeh was re-elected president for a third term, winning 67% of the vote. A total of 670,000 people registered to vote, and 59% of them participated in the election. In the 2007 parliamentary elections, held on January 25, Jammeh's party again secured 42 seats in the National Assembly. On December 12, 2015, the Gambia was officially renamed the Islamic Republic of the Gambia. However, this designation was overturned on January 30, 2017, following the fall of the regime.